Good morning, traders. This is Michael comes here from GammaEdge on December 1st, the first of the month. We're going to go ahead and jump right into our pre-market morning strategy session. Like we discuss all the time here at GammaEdge, we start with our market model. Here's our ARCX market model that we're looking at. Long-term red above cyan continues in a positive slope. That is a bullish for the market, and we are looking to get involved on any pullbacks for now. Our shortest term CT shortest term CT timer has moved to the downside. We have a couple tag combos that are showing that possibility of looking for weakness, but again, these are very short term. These would be intraday trades only as we continue to move to the downside. For me, I'll be looking for any pullbacks to get involved in the market down towards supportive demand type levels that we look for on the GEX and DEX as we continue to pull back. Again, this is a constructive look and an overall uptrend market model that looks to move back to the upside. Our tick US new highs are still outpacing new lows for multiple days, so this is very constructive in the overall breadth of the market. We did have a little bit of filtered tick selling throughout the day yesterday, but not extreme, and cumulative tick was slightly below zero. Again, you'll see on the tick US the red is above cyan, so long-term market model timing is to the upside, and then the CT really constructive and just sideways. We did have a loss of the shortest term moving averages, so again, you could look for opportunistic shorts, but these would be very short term, and then you would really want to be watching for a move back to the upside in the market to be able to exit those as soon as you can. We'll go ahead and jump right into the SPX PM Settled 0 DTE, which I'm showing here. Again, first we need to identify transition in our GEX and DEX levels. Again, transition very narrow, which is great. This gives us a nice trading plan. If this, then this, as we head into today. For the downside, again, that technical and gamma DEX level we've been looking at to the downside, 45.40, 45.45. Again, that continues to be a significant confluence and demand for multiple time frames and multiple expiries to the downside. So we'll watch for demand into those levels as we move down there. To the upside, again, we're still concentrating on that 45.95 to 4600 to the upside. We'll draw your eye and attention to this 45.85, very low exposure area where it might be a nice parking spot to the upside for dealer exposure. Low dealer exposure there as we move back to the upside. We'll see how that plays out today. Again, we want to be watching the VOLD command throughout the day to look for significant targeting above 4600, but we see plus GEX really around that same level, and our NGEX at that lower bounds of the consolidation area and gamma level that we're looking at. Again, call dominated in the money and out of the money, above and below spot price. So again, supportive type environment on any pullbacks. As we head into Monday, a little bit lower OI. We'd like to see this a little bit higher, but again, speculation to the upside. We see calls really above 4600. So for today, moving above 4600 may be slightly difficult, but opportunistic to move possibly to the upside as we head into Monday. We'll look at the balance of the week here in just a minute. But again, to the downside, really that same area we're watching, 44.45 to 45.50. We'll go ahead and look at the balance of next week. So balance of next week, really that 4600 to the upside, call dominated above and below spot price, 45.25 to the downside. If we lose this 45.50, would be an opportunistic short side down towards that level. That's where I'd probably most likely see some stalling and demand come in. Again, you'll see these in the money calls below us. Some out of the money puts could be short term. Again, opportunistic speculators to the downside for pullbacks. Again, call dominated to the upside, which looks great. Speculation above 4600. For next week, and then we'll go ahead and look at the all expiries, turn those on. Again, 4600 to the upside, 45, 45.40 to the downside. You'll notice that confluence really through all exposures and all expiries. We'll go ahead and look at the combo complex. As that's coming up, make sure everybody's checking out all of the posting that we've been doing in the market status of the CT tick combos. We've identified those, and we have multiple people that have been posting about those, so make sure you're checking those out every morning also. Combo complex here, again, 4600 to the upside. We see our transition level below us, negative GEX plus GEX there. So again, pull back towards that 45.50. Significant net delta and gamma levels down there below us, so that would be an area where I'd looking for demand to come in. Below that would be the 45.20, 45.25 area, and then all the way down to 4,500 we see significant net delta and total OI down there. So that would be really the low side on the combo complex. We'll look at 0DT combo complex, really looks about the same again as the SPXP as we've discussed. So again, 4,600 to the upside, 45, 44, 45, 45, or 45, 40 to the downside. We'll go ahead and take a look at some pre-market price action. We've seen a little bit of pullback in the SPY after that large run up into the month, end of day yesterday, just normal consolidation pre-market. We'll go ahead and take a look at the SPX from a TA and Gamma standpoint. Again, I've outlined this range that we've been in really since Monday the 20th as we've moved up there. So plus GEX 4,600 to the upside. We'll notice that 0 GEX P-Trans, really that 45, 45, 45, 50 continues to kind of be that level that we come down to, see demand, and then move back up of. We need to get above this transition that we've noticed, or that we've identified, 45.70, 45.75 to have any chance to move up towards that plus GEX 4,600, and then we obviously have COTMC above us. So again, just a constructive overall consolidation after a large move from lower area back to the upside. Obviously, if you'll talk about market cycles, I know we discussed those many times here, but this is just a up move market cycle consolidation. If you lengthen your time frame, you'll just see in the overall structure and overall picture that we've had a significant move off the bottom, and now we're just consolidating. And as I discussed multiple times, from consolidation comes expansion, price compression. Direction is obviously to be determined. But we can look at our gamma charts and our delta charts and make assumptions as we head into the next week, and then December OPEX as we look for the move or the call targeting and out of the money call speculation to the upside, which would be a propensity for the market to move to the upside. And then we go back to our tick market model. As we always say, everything starts with the market model, and this is very constructive red above cyan and looking for a longer term. So today, basically, I will be looking for pullbacks down towards that 45, 45, 45, 50 to get involved in the market on the long side. Again, above 45.70, I think we have opportunistic to move up towards 45.85, 45.90, this previous high here, and then 4600 if we see call targeting on the VOLD command. So that's kind of how I'll be playing today. If we do lose the 45.45, again, to the downside, then I'd be looking at 45.30 and 45.25 for more weakness. Not really anticipating that today, but again, open to all possible opportunities and plays up and down. So that's kind of what we'll look for today. If anybody needs anything, let us know. We'll be in the Discord in just a few minutes, so let's make it a great Friday. Thanks.